Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we'll be doing the After the Pen for the last week of September in my DIY bullet journal, and if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start the video like I generally do, showing all of the meals that I filmed for the last week of September, actually the last full week of September. Then we'll go into the After the Pen of the last full week of September. And then I thought it would be really fun to end the video just showing a progression of these little DIY bullet journals and just doing a quick flip through of them with you. So let me go ahead and insert the footage of the meals now. Morning guys, breakfast for today, Monday, September 21st, is a baguette with ham and a strawberry banana yogurt. Lunch for today, Monday, September 21st, is some jjajangmyeon, which is a black bean noodle. I actually combined it with a spicy Korean noodle. It's got a Kraft American cheese single there. There's some leftover roast pork from last week. A, 4-minute egg that my dad had cooked this morning and then didn't eat. There's some bean sprouts, some onions, some green onions, and then the furikake sesame is from the spicy pack. And this is half of it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, plus it's kind of spicy, so we'll see, but it looks yummy, and that's lunch for today. Breakfast for today, Tuesday, September 22nd, is a cut up peach and half a pita with ham and cheese, and that's breakfast for today. Tuesday, September 22nd, is the other half of the pita that I had for breakfast. It's just got a little bit of butter inside, and then some corn chowder that I made, I think Saturday, Sunday, what day is it? And I put some Tabasco on it and some French fried onions, and that's lunch for today. Good morning guys, breakfast for today, Wednesday, September 23rd, is a pita. I just cut it in half, so it is actually a whole pita that has a little bit of butter on it and some grapes. It's a little after 8 and I've got a lot of projects to do, and this was quick. I'll see you guys for lunch. Hi guys, lunch for today, Wednesday, September 23rd, is some pea salad and a hot dog sandwich that has some ketchup and mustard and relish because it's a hot dog, but then some mayonnaise because it's a sandwich. And it's canned peas with some Italian dressing and a little bit of mayonnaise, and I don't normally put this, but it's wonton strips. It was just on the counter when I was making lunch, so I decided to throw it in, and then some pepper, and that's lunch for today. Morning guys, breakfast is a tuna salad sandwich from 7-Eleven, coconut flavored coffee, and a bottle of water. It is Thursday, September 24th. It's only 7:42 a.m. and I've already had a morning. I'll see you guys later. Today, September 24th, which is Thursday, I did make a bean sprout tteokbokki, which is rice cake, Korean rice cake, here in my Itaki Shibuki. And if you're interested, there is a video up on my channel on how I put this together. Breakfast for today, Friday, September 25th, is a cheese sandwich and some washed red grapes. I'll see you guys for lunch. Hey guys, lunch for today, Friday, September 25th, is a bit of a mishmash. So we had Taco Bell last night. We had the party pack nachos, which is this, and then we also had the party pack of tacos supreme. And so this is just the nachos reheated in the toaster oven to hopefully bring back some of the crunch. And then we had the bottled cheese stuff in the fridge, so I just bake some additional of that because these were pretty picked through. So this is essentially just chips and just a little bit of the toppings. And then this, we had 2 tacos supremes left over, so I sauteed some onions. I threw in the filling of the tacos once the onions were sauteed for just a bit. including the lettuce and the tomato, the sauerkraut, all of it. I just threw it all in. I kept the shell until later because I wanted to chop it up. I added some fresh salsa we had, and fresh by way of, it was from Costco, but it was more along the lines of, like, I think pico de gallo. There's a very strong taste of cilantro, so that's good. Added some water and some chicken stock by way of bouillon. Let that boil up, and then I chopped up the taco skins. We always get crunchy tacos, but they were all soggy by today. And so that they would just pretty much melt. Added a spoon of the cheese here and a teaspoon of taco seasoning, and it basically tastes like a salsa soup. I wouldn't say it was a tortilla soup. I wouldn't say it was a taco soup. It definitely pulls really strongly of the salsa I put in, but with the addition of the spoon of cheese, whatever the cheese was in the taco, as well as the tortillas, it's got a nice body to it. So I'm quite looking forward to lunch for today. You guys know I don't like wasting food, so I'll figure out something to use it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so this is what we had set up, and because of the number of pages that were in here, I was able to get a few weeks in August in here. I actually could have fit, I think, the entire month of August, but then I got super busy and I just stopped doing anything in here. And this is this September completed. I did finish the buddy read with my friend Andy. I finished up the last 3 chapters on Monday. I just listened to them straight through, so I sent her my thoughts on that. We will be starting a buddy read again tomorrow for book 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, so super excited about that. Now, it is currently Wednesday, September 30th, and I really thought in my mind that I could not film this after the pen until the 30th. And that's really because of this page right here, because this will not have been done until today. Although now that I think about it, I actually could have filmed this on Sunday when I wanted to, because the After the Pen, generally speaking, is talking about the weekly spread, which for this week was the Pop-Tart spread. Yeah, I still haven't gotten Pop-Tarts. I need to put that on a list that actually leaves the room, because this actually stays in my room. So until I open this, I'm like, oh, right, Pop-Tarts. So that's why I didn't film it earlier. I know I just went on a squirrel tangent, but that happens all the time. So this is filled out. I do love the look of it. I love these little stickers. I won't be using them in October. I'm going to just concentrate on just writing things, but I definitely liked the aspect of this, and I do like this a little bit more than doing a mood tracker, because some days my mood can be pretty level, and some days I can go from Arctic to raging fire within a span of 30 seconds. So yeah. And then week to week, it changed up from this week to this week. It was very similar, although a little different. And then we changed it up here. I totally messed up. This is actually supposed to be at the end of the month, but I just messed up. I did do this. This is that rosemary doodle that I've been doing, but instead of using the green Sarasa, I just pulled out this green Pentel Touch pen instead. I had always intended for this to be some sort of doodle, because I wasn't going to do any writing, and I thought this would take space up both from a color perspective, as well as it makes the lines a little bit thicker, and I actually like how that looks. And then the actual after the pen was this here. It wasn't very much space, and that's my own fault, because I did do the Pop-Tart here in the middle, but it was just enough for me to write down my thoughts, and as well as put down my meals. Now for the rest of this, because I don't want to waste it, I do intend to put videos up on my channel, doing some just doodles in here, just to show you guys that it can be fairly simple and straightforward, as well as some banner ideas, but those are going to be videos for another day, because I do want to finish this up just so that I don't waste my product. And if I were to rip it out, it would mess up the integrity of the corresponding page, because the first one and the last one are the same. So if I cut this, this potentially could fall out. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use the pages for other projects that aren't specific to September. So again, August was here. And for the monthly overview, I generally only use them for work. So this was just wasted space, but I wanted to put it just to see if I could find something to put in here. I can't. And then I went into the weekly spreads. And again, I enjoyed it. It's just, it got busy for me at work. I was just mentally and emotionally drained. So I decided, nope, not going to continue for that month. But I actually started making these for my work planner as of June. And I was looking at this last night. I didn't realize it had gone back that far. This here is a Happy Planner big divider, and that's why this one is so much smaller, because when you use a file folder, you just have so much more to cut around. This one was actually pretty close to the edge. In fact, I think I cut down the papers so that it would give me a little bit of a lip. But this one was just 1 month in here. So I did the monthly overview, and again, because it was work related, it made a lot more sense because of things that I wanted to track on here. And then every week it was just basically a task tracker, because I needed to report things at the end of the week of what I had completed. And then this is where I had continued with the writing down my meals, and at the time I was also tracking going outside and hydrating. And this didn't have a cohesive theme, if you can see. Every week it was just use whatever I wanted in whatever colorway that I wanted, and I like it. I mean, that's sort of how my Skinny Classic is just every week I'm going to do whatever I want. And then the thoughts in, and for next month, I think that worked really well, and I actually love the look of it. Plus I love how small and thin it is. For July, this is scrapbook paper, and so again, a little bit bigger than this one here, although the pages aren't that much bigger. It's just the cover can be bigger when you're working with a bigger piece of paper. This one, I definitely was more conscious of a theme, and so throughout it, you can see a lot of the similar elements, although again, I was still focused on just the tasks and then tracking some things here. And that's a flip through of that. And the one color that is pretty much in every spread is this, and it's my favorite brush pen that I now don't see. It's this one here, the Memento Dual Marker and Desert Sand. This is probably my favorite because it's a neutral, it's light, it acts sort of like the mild liner brush pen, but in a color that I just really gravitate towards these days. And so you see that. We jump here to August. August was definitely colorful, definitely more doodles, but it wasn't work related, and so it didn't have to be super functional for me. And so I just decided to track some things that I thought might be interesting. Well, I tracked that for the 2 weeks, got super busy, went into this, and then I decided, nope, there's only certain things I want to track. And so even from month to month, you'll see a difference. And then for October, which is what I'll be starting in as of tomorrow for some of the things, then you see that the entire month, just like it was in July, will have sort of a color and themed element to it, so that while even though the pages won't look exactly the same from page to page, there will be a consistent and coherent theme across it. So here, this one doesn't start until tomorrow. I've already started with the brain dump here, and I've also already started with the journaling and putting the meals down, because it actually started on Monday the 28th. So I really just love the look of it. I love coming into it, and I love the portability of it. I definitely do have some thoughts for the one that I'm going to be making for next month, because this, even though I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with the extra pages at the back, I'm going to treat it sort of like this one, where I will be doing other things that are not tied to another month, because I don't want to put a partial month in here and then carry another month someplace else. And I really just love having these little booklets that I can store away and flip through, and they can be their own thing. So I'd love to know what you guys think of the various ones. Do you have a favorite amongst them? And if so, which one was it? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.